Breaking news, my lovely people. My name is Pedroline. For some of you who don't know me, or if you're coming across my channel for the very first beginning, of course, I do break down celebrity news and trending topic. So in today's video, I am going to be reacting to one of the most devastating story that happened in the United States of America. So a young lady who goes by the name, Shanquella Robinson, she has lost her life, due to her friends. So the young lady went on vacation with her 6 friends. One of those friends, she has known the guy, for many years, nearly to 5 years. So the guy, some people on social media, of course, her parents at this moment, they have been doing some interview. So one of her parents, I think it was like the father, he did an interview with TMZ. So the father was like saying that, he feels as if, the daughter was like set up. And he was also saying that, the attack was a part of a diabolic plan. And of course, I do believe that. And at this moment, on social media, a lot of people, they are now sharing, the information. And they are now looking for justice for Shanquella Robinson. And of course, there is one person on social media who gave a statement saying that, I quote, guys, everyone knows everybody that went to Mexico with Shanquella had something to do with her. No way they all left her body in that room. They need to all be in jail. Check their phones. Go through everything. We need answers now. R.I.P. Shanquella. Yes, I do believe that, the FBI. Of course, the FBI, at the very beginning of this story, they never wanted to get involved, because the incident happened in Mexico, which is like another country. So it could be that maybe they were like waiting for more information from Mexico, so that they should start, doing like some investigation. But at this moment, I have heard that, the FBI have joined the investigation into mystery death of Shanquella Robinson after she was found dead with broken neck. So according to some good sources there in the United States of America, they're now saying that the FBI have joined the investigation into the mystery death of Shanquella Robinson, who was found dead with a broken neck in Mexico after her friend, they claim that she suffered from alcohol poisoning. The 25-year-old Robinson was reported dead in in Cabo, Mexico on October 28, the same day she left her home in Charlotte, Carolina, for a vacation with friends. Her friends initially claimed that, the 25-year-old died from alcohol poisoning. The autopsy reports showed Robinson had a broken neck and a crack in her spinal cord at the time of her death. So her friends, the one that went with her, for me, I do believe that, this Robinson got sacrificed by her friends, in the hotel. Yeah, they did that. And of course, I can just like smell jealousy. I do believe that it could be that these people, they set this young lady, they set her up, she never knew what was going to happen, to her life. If she knew, maybe she wasn't even going to go there. And of course, just by looking at the way they planned it, for me, I feel as if, this incident, it was like planned, because some people on social media, they have been alleging that, the young lady, I don't know if it's Shanquella Robinson, she was like becoming successful, and she was always like wearing, this expensive Gucci, Chanel, Louis Vuitton, this expensive, design clothes. So some of her friends that she graduated, she went college, I don't know if it's college or university. The one that she went together with, they were not like becoming successful at the rate that she was like becoming successful. She was also running, a breeding business for the children, and she was like having also a boutique in her home country. So maybe that could be one of the reasons why, this young lady, they were like bitter, because they saw that, she was like becoming successful, and she was like traveling. And some people, I think it was like one of the video clips that I saw about her mother. Her mother was like saying that, her daughter, she was like very kind, and she loved everybody around her. And of course, you could definitely tell. And some people, they went on saying that, the young lady, she is the one who even paid for some of those people that she went on vacation with. And then when I looked at the video clip on social media, it was showing as if, the young lady, for me, just like my observation, looking at the video clips, because I think maybe it's like nearly 3 video clips that I saw that are like different, So when I looked at each of those video clips, I think that maybe the young lady, she was like set up, because I feel as if, they pretended as if, they were going to change into their swimming suit. So the young lady, I do believe that she was like dragged, from the bathtub just by looking at the way she was like naked. I think that she was just like dragged from the bathtub, and then they started beating her up because at one moment they were even saying that, I think one of the video clip, she was like asking them that, where are you? It does not take such long in order for you to change. Where are you? B. She was like talking to them. So they were like in one room, they were like grouping themselves, targeting, to go and kill her. Oh, this is very bad. I can't imagine, what her mother she's like going through. That's the reason why, it's very, it's very important that, sometimes when you become successful, not everybody is your friend. Most especially when you become successful, you have to be very careful of your surrounding. I think that this lady, she wasn't like, I shouldn't like blame her saying that, no, maybe she wasn't like careful. I think that maybe those people that went with her, they were already, in their mind, they knew already what their intention was, So their intention was like to remove her from the United States of America and take her to another country so that they should try to cover up the story, because the moment when they just killed the young lady in Mexico, they returned back to the United States of America with her luggages, and then they left the body there. That's when you can clearly tell that, no, this incident, it was like targeted, it was like planned just by looking, this is just like my observation, guys. Of course, you are entitled, to do your own observation and some researches, all those things. And the other thing is that, when you become successful in life, just know that, some of those people that you grew up with, some of them, they might be jealous of you. They say that, your best friend can be your worst night enemy. I don't know if I said it correctly, but this is very devastating. It's very devastating. It's not good. I just think that maybe they were just like jealous of her. They never wanted her to, to shine because maybe she was like above them. She was becoming successful, traveling. And you could just see it even on the picture, the one that I saw on social media. It was just like showing that, the young lady, yeah, she was like very smart. Maybe she was like smarter than them. People are like that. Of course, I can just like give an example. I remember as well, back in Africa, you have to be very careful of people you call your friends. I remember sometimes, some girls, by that time, of course, my mom died. So she died many years, by that time when I was like in a boarding school. So when I was like in a boarding school, some girls, they could group themselves. Can you imagine? They could group themselves like this, like targeting me, like to beat me up. But for me, I was always like very, very careful. And, sometimes I just used to have like some feelings, sometimes when I'll see the girls, simple just because of dressing, because my mom, every time, when it was like semester, she'll give me, like small money. I'll go to town, I'll buy clothes. So some of those friends of mine, they were not like my friends, So it's very important that, sometimes you watch people that you call your friends. Some of those people that you call friends, they are the ones who can end up, killing you. I'm telling you, this is not to joke, guys. I think that maybe this is going to be like a wake-up call for other people because that's the same thing that happens to take off, because when you become successful, you don't go back, to the people that, you grew up with, because the same people that you grew up with. Do you think that maybe if you're like becoming successful, just imagine right now, guys, let me just say that, maybe you grew up together. So when you were like growing up together, you were like friends, maybe since childhood. And then one of you, it turns that maybe you're going to become successful. And then you find that the one who's not like successful, the love is not going to be like the same, from the time when the both of you were like on the same level. So that's what happens, Some friends, it's very important. Even here on YouTube, sometimes when you become successful, you find that some people that you are like very close with, they start to become like very jealous. So it's up to you to make a decision as quick as you can because some people, they're not wealthy, to keep them around you, For me, I prefer, when I just like see some red flags, even on social media, those people that, I lived with, back in Botswana, all those people that I grew up, some of them, even on social media, I don't even follow them. Some of them, I even block them because I could just smell, jealousy, because most of the time, they don't want people, to progress. Most especially our own people. We have got hatred towards each other. We don't want to see each other, becoming successful. That's the reason why, we are always like targeting ourselves. Yeah. You can find that, no, sometimes the person that you have been calling that, no, she is your friend. She's the one who has been maybe planning, your own death. Oh, this is just like so bad. Anyway, my people, moral of the story, when you become successful, don't go back to the hood. Don't go back to the same people that you grew up with. Because those people that you grew up with, they are the same people who will be pretending as if you are like friends. They are not happy for you. I remember even when I began my channel here, I was like sharing, my video with some of the people that I grew up in Botswana with. Do you think they even shared my video? They never even shared. But one of the young lady, when she started like doing her own business, you know what she did? She started, sending me her stuff that, I should promote her business. I did not even send her. I did not even promote her products. That's when you could just smell, jealousy. Some people, they want always that, they should be above another person, even if it's not their time. So the time when they say that, it's not their time, they'll force it so that, people should be saying that, oh, did you see she's running this business? So people, you have to be very careful. It's okay to lose people in your life. You don't have to, to be carrying this friendship for, she is my childhood friendship. Those childhood friendship, it doesn't exist nowadays. When you become successful, remove those toxicity, remove them, whether they talk. As long as you are like surrounding yourself with people who are on the same level with you, that's the most important thing. Anyway, I don't want to make this video to become very long, but guys, this is just like a piece of advice. Be very careful when you become successful. When you can just smell some jealousy within your friends, my dear, it's time for you to cut the relationship off. Because those people, they are going to plan something against you. Sometimes they can end up even jumping on you. Anyway, nevertheless, you can leave your comment in the comment section down below. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more information concerning celebrity news. And share my video. And maybe you can share this video so that maybe this young lady, maybe she will get justice there in the United States of America. Because at the very beginning of the story, of the incident, the FBI, they never wanted to get involved. So at this moment, a lot of people on social media, they are now protesting, so that this lady, she should get justice. So share the video. Anyway, bye my lovely people.